So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what you just saw. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Like the bottom, it shit don't count, I don't think.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Yeah.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shit like that.
Now Jones. That's complete to his tight end Waller. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it nice, easy
I just noticed that the other day. I was
like, he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Overplayed.
And he will have the Giants 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Oh, it's the Eagles. I ain't even beat the shit out of him. He quit after the first fucking play. Yeah, after the first drive.
Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ooh, boy.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right.
Big ass nigga.
Won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gano's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there. And
yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. He's got a man complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown. The kick. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before break. Jones. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 68 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point try good by Gowr. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Gowr now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Rodgers to throw on second down. This one deep for Wilson. Ooh. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 152 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking for Shepard deep. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have cut the lead back down to 2. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Not good for 22 and a 1st down. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They run again on 1st down. Cook, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
He made the wrong read. That ran commit.
That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And what? That defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 174 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Here's 1st and goal. Now Jones. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Jones. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. It's taken down.
Terrible way to lose.
Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
To throw is Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave even with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Rodgers throwing here. Open man here is Conklin. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, no, that's a pick. That's a pick. Oh,
and it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days,
not too long
either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game...
They'd be getting cooked, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win and both sides.
I could play like one more roll of J. And yeah.
I can get it gone in the blink.
Alright, so this is something crazy.
He can make a call if you tweet.
Bad. I'm on a 6-game win streak. Why? Just because I
used to hide 100. That hashtag partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty trying to come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Whether much in the middle. Boy, I just saw the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles. Now I see fiddle all around me. Little. My head was on a swivel. He was pushing the rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping. Need a pay awesome. I can charge a band and get aggressive. What I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. Yeah, I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in the blink. We can make a from the sink. He can make a call.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up?
And this is going to be intercepted.
All that shit.
Picked up by Jordan
Fall down, fall
Whitehead.
down.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st down, they
I'll
go
run
back to
commit and
Pacheco.
nobody fucking
And he'll
moving,
take
bro.
it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
Hey, what you doing, man? Get your shit out the way. Get your shit out the way so I can get back on the field, man. Decline, nigga. You gonna have to whoop my ass. Fuck that.
Pacheco scampering home from 19 yards out. And
He
the
said, I'm about to
Chiefs
bust
get the
your ass.
upper
You
hand
funny
as
as
they're
shit.
on the board first here this afternoon. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has it.
As long as I get the dub. Like, it ain't my fault you had to go to work, bro. Fuck, nigga. Alright, I got the win for that. He probably gonna whoop my ass too. I don't care. take my shit, bro. But I'm 7 game win. God damn.